In this video, we'll look at an alternative method for constructing truth tables. After making a reasonable number of truth tables, some people prefer the shortcut method below. Here we're constructing the truth table for not P and Q or not Q. So what we do here is we first fill out our P and Q rows and then look at the first of the component statements and fill in everything we need for each of those for each of the components there. So not P, we know that if not P, then not P is false. If P is false, then not P is true. And Q is true or false or true or false. Then we look at the AND here and determine whether the AND is true given each of these components. So false and true, that means the AND is false. False and false, it's false. True and true, it's true. True and false, it's false. Moving down here, we now fill in what we've learned from that and we figure out the truth value of not Q. And finally, we look at the OR and fill that in based on what we've learned here. So false, 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 true, 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 false, true, false, true, true. As an example, we're going to use this method to construct the truth table for not P and R or not Q and not P. Now, we've already looked at this one a few times, but we're going to go over it again, and this time we don't have to bother answering any questions about what's true or not. First, we'll take a look at not P and R. We'll see whether not P and we'll determine the truth value of not P and R for each row. So not P, if P is true, then not P is false. And if P is false, then not P is true. Then, if R is true, then R is true. If R is false, R is false. So that gives us true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. I fill in the values for AND here with a different color marker, just so it stands out. We're going to need those later. So false and true is false here. It's false here. False, false, true, but this one is false. This one is true, and this one is false. Now we do the same thing with Q, not Q, and not P. I'll fill in the values of not Q for each row and the values of not P for each row. Well, first two rows are true, then false, then true, then false. That is supposed to be a false right there. So I can fill in false, false, true, true, false, false, true, true. While over here we have false, 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 true, 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 true. And now I fill in the values of AND. It's only true if they're both true. So false, 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 true, true. Finally, I'll take a third color and fill in my OR values. Here we go, there's one. So the OR is value if either one is true. But up here, they're all false. So I go false, 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 false to start. Then this one is true, even if that one's false. So this is true. These two are false, so that's false. These two are both true, so that's true. And this one is true while that one's false, so that's true. And there we've completed our truth table.